What's going on YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and I've got a video for you guys today. I know, finally. Alright, this is the S6 ZeroLemon battery. I should have done this video last week, but I wasn't home to accept my delivery, and then it came the next week, and then I kept putting it off. I'm sorry. So here it is, finally. Alright, I guess the worst thing about the S6 is the battery life. Mine was completely dead, and I had it on the charger this morning with it turned off, so it would charge the fastest. And all I can say is, this probably has the worst battery of any phone I've used in a long time. And I'm not just saying that. I could freaking just record myself using it for 20-30 minutes. It got quite warm yesterday and my battery dropped to less than 50% at 9 in the morning after fully charging it that morning. If you use this thing for any amount of time at all, it's going to die very quickly. ZeroLemon has hoped to solve that problem. This does not have a removable battery, so there's no way to add a battery to it or replace one. So that's why there's a case, and we're going to check it out. I did purchase this thing because the S6 battery sucks. So here we go. ZeroLemon. They've been making batteries for a long time. I've been buying their batteries for a long time. They've sent me some batteries to review. So ZeroLemon is not new. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've done these several times in the past. Just go check them out. ZeroLemon, wwjoshdew. So let's get started. Here is a battery. This is actually, wow, this is exactly the same as their 3000. Hey, this is 2800. That's weird. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see. I don't even know how this works. It's my first time setting this up. So we're going to see how this goes. All right. You've got a little adapter here, so if you want to, it's a headphone extender. So if you have headphones that are really big and it's hard to plug them in, this will extend that and you can plug it in. So I have in fact, I have them all right here. I have the Nexus 5 version right here, and this is how the battery on it looks. So it's a little bit different, but this is a case for the Nexus 5. So because the battery itself doesn't have, the phone itself doesn't have a removable battery, so you have to have a case. Now, like the LG G3, the Note 4, and other phones, they have these huge batteries you could just put in there. So you're literally just replacing the battery with a much, much bigger one than you are like adding a battery that's charging the built-in battery. All right, let's get started. So this is the case. This is the battery. The battery would just presumably fit in there like this, and then you charge up the phone with it. It has a little connector here. Again, I shouldn't have to repeat myself. This is an unboxing. This is the first time I've used this thing, so I might make some mistakes, but hopefully I'll make them right. All right, the headphone extender, and then the little thing. So I actually have one of these little guys. It's like a 3200 milliamp hour, just a tiny little thing. That's so weird. Oh, what? I'm so confused here. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I gotta take this case off. Probably should have done that before I started recording, but you know, not always prepared for everything. So there's the S6. All right, how does this work? This just goes in there like this. I know I still need to put the battery in there. Don't judge me. This is all experimenting. This just goes in there like this. This goes in the bottom of the case. Actually, let's go ahead and just plug this in first to the case here. That's really cool. If you didn't want to use this without a case, technically you could. You could just put this in your pocket, and that's a super slim form factor. But oh, that's something I just now noticed. The camera does get a little bit covered up. So let's go ahead and put that in here. Also, some of you are going to notice that the speaker is on the bottom of the the S6, and you are going to have the sound reroute through here. So let's go ahead and put this in here. All right, I plugged it up like this, and you can see the little lights on the back here, and now it says it's charging it. The phone actually represents that it is charging up there. So let's go ahead and just tuck this in here. I'm going to go ahead and try it like that and see if it fits in a little bit better. Okay, now look at that. The camera's not being covered up. That's probably how it was supposed to go in the first place. So let's go ahead and try to put that back in there. All right, look, fits perfect. Fits really good. And no, the camera's not being covered up at all. That was just an error on my part. Now look at that. The little lights back here say that the phone is being charged. If we press the power button, it says at the top there that it is currently being charged. That is freaking cool. That's awesome. Definitely not too bad. Doesn't add that much weight. It actually feels much sturdier, like you're actually holding a phone. The S6 is so light and so thin that it's just like you're not it's, I don't know, man. It's just a little, it's really, really, really light. If you like that, that's cool. This actually feels good. I don't feel like I'm holding something like this that's a huge, ginormous brick that's hard to like. I actually really like this little setup here. So now we have that battery charging the internal battery, and you can just take it and plug the cable right here into the side, so you can actually charge the case and the phone at the same time, it looks like. So the battery's taking a charge. The case might be taking a charge. I can't promise that, but it should be taking a charge right now. It could be charging this battery and this battery at the same time. To turn the case off, you should just be able to press this power button, but right now it is charging. And the phone stopped charging right now. So if you turn the case off, then you can charge the case independently from the phone. If you turn the battery on, it'll charge the phone, and you should be charging the battery at the same time. Can't promise that, but pretty sure that's what's going on. I will have a link in the description if you want to purchase this battery for yourself. If you have an S6, I do actually highly recommend it. It was like $19.99 on Amazon because there was a 50% off, and then there's a code you could put in. An Android website posted about it. I'll have a link to that in the description. It probably doesn't work anymore, but it was there, and I got it for a really, really good price. This is going to be so much better than leaving the house with a fully charged phone, and then halfway through the day, it's almost dead. This case will keep it charged for much longer. Again, I'll have links to this battery in the video's description. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button to get notified of future videos. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.